the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Baltimore. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
4th down, Jackson. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Yeah. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lamar gonna work from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This will be returned from the 6, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Ravens 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Look at the three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Ravens 7.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Go. Hey! Sit up!
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Report! Sit up!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Alpha, sit on! Hey, Ozzy! Sit on!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now Henry. Oh, a loose football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
Just a critical error here, Mike. At this stage in the game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
2nd and 7. Patrick to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
13. Right on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Piron. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. He's able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. Another extra point opportunity here. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching